Hey guys, it's Josh from Our Story So Far, and welcome to CTFxCinema movie review for the movie Equilibrium. Don't adjust your internet screens. I don't have a beautiful girl next to me. It is finals week in the world of college, which means she is... I haven't even seen her, to be honest. This whole week, barely. She'll be back next week and the weeks after, once we do that, so I know you guys miss her, but... she'll be back. I always cheat first and I go online, I see what the movie's about, and like I look at, like, you just can't help but you see reviews and stuff like that, and the reviews were like kind of bad for this movie, and like it seemed like it's just a regular sci-fi action kind of thing. This group, this futuristic world, like creates a world without people, without emotions. They have to take these like drugs, and it's the worst way possible to ever take a drug. It's like you put this little capsule into this thing and it's like and you just like into your neck. It's the worst way ever. So Christian Bale is in it, and Christian Bale is one of the people that catches these sense offenders. So I guess if they stop taking their sense taker-aways and then they offend... In the beginning of the movie, I'll be honest, I thought they kept saying sex offender, but apparently it was sense offender. He missed one of his doses because he dropped it, and his like creepy son was like all like acting like he was like had no senses kind of thing, and he was just like, you're gonna go to the Equilibrium and get your new one and tell them you broke it, right? And the Christian was like, of course I will. And then, but he didn't. He was like, I'm off these things. I start to feel things. He went to go like catch this lady who was a sex offender, and they found this like secret room, and like he was just touching all of her things, and like it was like, oh, this feels so good. It feels so good. But then the movie kind of like goes along with him like realizing like, I don't want to be these nonsense kind of feeling people. And then its whole time he wants to like take down this person called Father, who's like in charge of this whole thing, and he meets this resistance that it lives underground, and he had no idea. Who's like, what the heck? I've been like catching all these sense offenders all day, and you guys have been like underground living life with senses. How come I did not know about this? The whole movie was Christian Bale just like kicking ass. Like it was ridiculous. My favorite scene, it all started, one of the worst scenes ever was when they were killing all the dogs. That was horrible, but Christian Bale saved the last puppy. If you're gonna show me a puppy that's adorable and then kill it off screen, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be pissed off. And he tries to go set it free and stuff like that, and these the guards who come like patrol all this stuff saw him, and they were like, who are you? Identify yourself. And then he was just like, I gotta start whooping some ass, because they found the dog, right? And so they had two guards, and they were like a gun here, and Christian Bale was like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And he was just like, boom, and hit the guns, and they spun around to like the faces of the guard, and the guy was like, oh snap, and it was like, and he like pulled the trigger and it like shot him in the face. That was the coolest thing. Other than that, every single time it was like, you know, these guards were like, let's make a circle around Christian Bale so we can kill him, and then we're all gonna get our asses kicked. And that's what happened. Like, he just annihilated. Like, the fight scenes in this were amazing. The movie kind of culminates with this guy who was like always speaking on behalf of Father, turns out to actually be Father, and he could have killed him this whole time, but he didn't. But then until the very end. Spoiler alert, he killed the guy at the end. At the end, when he was fighting like the Father guy, they were having like a sword fight, but with guns. Like, they each had a gun, and it was like, and they were like fighting swords with guns, and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It was like, until it was like done, and then he was just like, I have senses too. You don't want to take that away from me, do you? He's like, Christian Bale's like, of course I do. Boom! Rating time for this movie, because I've just mumbled on, and maybe the worst review ever, but I was really excited because this movie turned out to be really good. I would give it like an 8 or a 9. Like, well, I shouldn't say 8 or 9, I should say 8.5. It was an 8.5. It was so good. Like, I would watch this movie again. Like, this movie was good. It was good because it was just like, I just feel like I was watching Christian Bale just beat up people and just like be awesome, and I'm fully happy with a movie like that. So that was our my CTFxC cinema movie review for the movie Equilibrium. If you want to be part of the CTFx Cinema, it's really fun and really easy. All you have to do is go to Ali's channel, which is in the link below in the description. You go there, and then you see the movie that's going to be next week. You make a video response, and everyone gets to be part of it. It's so fun. So definitely go check that out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.